Okay, so next thing I want to do, little feature I always like to show this one because it's kind of fun, is I want to make the character walk forever and ever. Now, if I take this and I put it to frame 24 and I press play, we've got this nice kind of, well, I need some work on this, but whatever. We've got this nice kind of walking on the spot, okay, cycle. But what I'd like to do is make it walk in a straight line forever and ever. I'm just going to stop that. And the trick is here, let's look at the feet for a second. If I go in, take the foot, and that's interesting. Okay, little icon doesn't show up. Whatever. Okay, I'll just deal with it. And what I'm looking at here is when this foot is on the z-axis, so that's a translate z. Let's look at translate z when it goes forward. There's the keyframes between frame 1 and 13. I want to make that in a straight line. I can go in here and hit this and it'll make it straight. If you want, you can grab this keyframe and there's a little icon here for breaking it. You can also go to tangents and break tangents. Same thing as hitting that icon. And then you can take this and kind of move it independently. So you want to change the curvature of this for whatever purposes. Great. It's got a little bit more spring in it. But the big thing is I want this to be in a straight line. So that means when it's traveling from frame 1 to 13 that it's going in at a straight speed. Okay, and I might do the same thing on the other one here. Just going to grab that keyframe and that one, and I'll just put that on linear. The other thing here, I don't think anyone's really going to notice that, so I'm going to leave that alone. Okay, and then when I press play, just got a very robotic step. Okay, great. Now, the important thing is we can take that little chunk of information here from this keyframe and this keyframe. I'm just going to select both of those. I was holding down Shift to select the second one. And if I go here to edit and I go copy, great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the God control. Typically you don't want to animate the God control. It's for kind of placing your character in a scene, but I'm animating the God control. So what I'm going to do here at frame 1, I'm going to find the translate Z. I'll keyframe it by right click, key selected. Okay. And then I'm just going to find it. It's right there. There's the keyframe. I'll just hit F. I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see it. Okay. I'm going to go to edit and I'm going to hit paste. Now paste, let's go and reset these settings. See if I can remember how to do this one. First off, actually it's kind of strange. Where's the tooltip setting? So preserve, adjust, connect. They just have these on automatically for you. Okay, well, great. Preserve. You can kind of look and they give you this little kind of image here that tells you what's going to happen when you start to move these things around. Okay, merge, insert, connect. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at right there. Okay, always kind of remember it's all these settings here on the side. And if I hit apply, look, it'll put in that keyframe of animation. I'm just going to hit F. There's that same angle that we were seeing on the foot. Okay, might be slightly different, but it's still just in a slightly different display, but it's the same angle. Okay, if I grab this this frame here, and it says here -110, I'm just going to grab that. I'm going to make that negative into a positive, so that flips it up this way. I'm just going to grab the whole curve. And let's see these little icons across the top here. The automatic one, I really don't like automatic. There's spline. Spline will work perfect for what we want. I think clamped will do the same thing too, but in this case here I'm going to use spline. I don't want to use linear because linear is going to cap it off at the end here, so that's going to be a problem. So I want a straight line like this. Okay, and so let's just check it out and see if this just worked, what I did. When I slide from 1 to 13, because my foot is going backwards at the same time that the God control is going forwards because I inverted this curve, it's making the foot look like it's in place, but it's not. It's just going backwards at the exact same speed the God control is going forwards. Then it stops here, And then what we'd like to do is if I grab this curve and I go to curves post infinity and I say linear, you can see because I had view infinity on that it's going off in a straight line. So that means that if I go and I press play, I can have it stepping forever and ever off in one direction. Here, I'll just change this to say 200. Whoop. Okay, and then it does this weird kind of Groucho Marx thing here. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, and it's doing that because I've just got to grab all the controls except for the God control down here. And I just got to make sure, oops, that's not what I want to do. I want to grab them all, and I'm going to go to curves, post infinity. I'll just put those on cycle. Okay, and let's just check that out again. I'll put this onto an angle here, and when I press play, yeah, the walk cycle's bothering me, but whatever. I'll just pretend I like it. Okay, and there you have it, the infinity walk cycle. And this will work on lots of different cycles. You could use it on run cycles. You can use that trick as long as you know when the foot's on the ground. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Oh, stop.